South Florida. I should say Central Florida. We're glad to know Pastor Andreas and also some other members of the family, the Alpha Omega family. And so, give you a little bit of background about ourselves. We are founders of House of Faith in Hudson, Florida. And we reside here in Hudson, Florida for the last approximately 20 years. However, we have a good background, traveled, living in a number of the states here and been overseas several times and so forth. But it is a joy to be talking to you today. But here's my wife, Pat.
Hi, greetings from Florida. We are so thrilled to be a part of your lives, because what you've done is you've sent Andreas to us and Stephen today, and for us to be enriched by the things that God has blessed them with, the teachings that God has given Andreas. He is now sharing with us, and our church is growing and being ministered to as a result of that. So thank you so much for letting us have them for a short period of time each year.
So one of the things that Pastor Andreas does is to lay into the correct teachings of the Word of God. Yeah. And he promotes the concept that we find in the New Testament, and that is of the apostle, the prophet, the evangelist, the pastor, and teacher. So we really thank him for that. The other thing too is that he brings stability to the minds of the congregation when he talks on things out of his spiritual experiences and his real life experiences. He doesn't try to hold back anything. He just tells it really like it is. And that's one of the things that I like about Pastor Andreas. We are friends over the last about 10 years or so, it appears. And so Pat and I always welcome
Amen.
Your pastor to House of Faith, and we would like for him to come more often. However, I know you can't let him go too many months without missing him, I'm sure. So Pat, what else would you say?
Well, Stephen had asked about us and excuse me, our family. Jim and I met at Southeastern College of the Assemblies of God, and at the time it was called Southeastern Bridal College. So I was accused of finding my husband at Bridal College.
She really got me at a good price. She sold her little English Ford
$500
for $500, and she came from Mobile, Alabama to Lakeland, Florida to find me. She got a real good deal.
So we've been married almost 54 years now, and God has taken us from one end of the states to the other. We have lived in many different places as God has been growing us in Him. But the last 15 years here at House of Faith, which was prophesied over us a number of years before that. And we have 4 children, grown children, who have their own children. And I was trying to think how many, we have about 9 grandkids, and blessings of the Lord. And so our kids have been trained in the Word, and they serve the Lord, of which we are so grateful that God has been part of our lives that many years, and the kids have followed. That is a blessing of the Lord.
What Pat was talking about too is something that just came to my mind. When we married, it was on August the 30th, 1963. The problem is we never had a honeymoon. We just went to school. However, now that 54 years of marriage is coming up on August the 30th of this year, we are going to take a honeymoon 54 years late. We're going to go to Niagara Falls.
Wow.
Now, that's what they used to do when I was a young man, and all of my friends went to Niagara Falls. So we're going to follow through this time and take about 5 or 10 days up at Niagara Falls. We wish you could join us. And if you're coming our way in August, first part of September,
Let us
we
know.
might meet you in Niagara Falls.
God bless.
We thank you for this opportunity, the opportunity to get to know you. We go to your website at times and take a look at all that is happening, and we want you to expand. We want you to get outside of the four walls. We want you to get in the marketplace. We want you to reach people and show them by your presence and show them by your words and your actions, your body language, that there is a Jesus Christ who loves them dearly. And so, don't stay inside the four walls. Get out, do your job. Remember, in Mark 16:15 it says, go, preach the word. But in Matthew 28:19 and 20 it says, go teach the world. Go teach the nations. And God is interested not only in you individually, but He's interested in the nations. He wants to capture the heart of the nations. And so you're part of that. And from here, 7,000 miles or so away, maybe 10,000 from where you are, we just simply say, God bless you. And come and see us in Hudson, Florida when you're our way.
Blessings from Florida.